I'm looking forward to sitting down with Andrew Tate, and I'm looking forward to you lot watching a discussion. I watched a discussion yesterday with Andrew Tate and Mohammed Hijab. Mohammed Hijab is a radical Muslim. Okay, he's a wrong 'un, total wrong 'un. He sat down with Jordan Peterson recently, so he's doing pretty well for his own podcasts, but he's a clown, and I don't like him. Yeah? And his little sidekick, Ali Dawah, who turned up outside my mum's old house making a video at the end of a road so I could see it was outside what he thought was a house, the little scumbag mug. But Andrew Tate sat down with him, and I watched the podcast yesterday, if I take Islam out of it, if I take everything they said about that bullshit religion, yeah, if I take that out of it, there was not one single point I didn't support both of them on, if I'm honest. And I can see when I listen to Tate and I think about it, I can see, yeah, if he's looking, it's like in jail. When you go to jail, yeah, people join Islam, and they join Islam because it is the biggest rebellion against the system there is. Yeah, and what is the current system? This is where it's getting. So what is our current system? What is it? Yeah, what is it we're protecting? And if they think the current system or what the West has become is this LGBTQ plus sexualization of children, breakdown of family, it's something that Islam stands against in every point. Yeah. But if you just surround yourself, if you're looking for a rebellion against it, then Islam rebels against all of it. And same as in the prison system, most people don't join Islam for the religious section of it. They join it for the brotherhood and the gang. But it's dangerous because along with that comes all the other chaos and immorality as well within Islam. So yeah, I don't know. I find it all. I'm watching all of it, and the problem is the West, our leaders. And do you know what else is I find as well when I look through? Because whose fault is it? I said about Alex Jones that he didn't trust the Sandy Hook killing. They keep lying. They lie about everything. So can you trust? So I used to sit and listen to Muslims, and I used to think, what, you actually believe that the 7/7 bombings was a setup? You actually believe this? You believe that? And then I sit there, and as I've progressed, and I don't believe the 7/7 was a setup. I believe Muslims blew up our underground. But I can easily see why many Muslims don't trust. When there's a terrorist attack, I see a lot of people on here say false flag, false flag, false flag, about lots of different things. Yeah, I can sympathise when I look at the leadership. Yeah, now, yeah, the leadership who are lying, Ukraine, the leadership who stole an election. Yeah, the cabal who have done all of these things, illegally entered war after war after war for profit, for money. And then I think about what happens after a terrorist attack where they take away they infringe on our rights every time. They take more rights away from every one of us. They used terrorist legislation against me for 4 years when they froze my assets. The Labour Party passed laws that allow them to come in without a crime, yeah, and seize things, which is what they've done to me when I started the English Defence League. So I've been on the bearing brunt of their infringement of our rights that they bring in to tackle terrorism. So do the cabal, do the elite, do they care about a terrorist attack that might kill 10 people? They don't give a shit. Do you know how you know they don't give a shit? Because they don't care about hundreds of thousands dying with their COVID jabs. Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. So 10 people's nothing. Very minor. Don't give a shit. So if there's a terrorist attack, because I look at, say, the London Bridge attacks, where one of those men was on the terror watch list and Italy warned us he was coming into our country, and they still let him come in. They didn't give a shit. They let him come in. And I look at Lee Rigby's killer, who was also in contact with MI5. I look at all of them. Yeah. And I made a video. I made a video about Lee Rigby's killer when I was running the English Defence League and showed who he was. Yeah? We know who they are. Yeah. Give me the powers. I'll stop every one of them. But you're not stopping them. You're letting it happen. So I can see why the conspiracy theorists, or what they're called, or you start questioning everything. You question everything. And I sit there then and look at the Muslim community, yeah, and think, well, you did illegally invade their countries. You did destroy their wealth. You did torment them. You did. Yeah. When I say you, I mean the cabal. I mean the elite. I mean the New World Order. To get the New World Order, currently you just need rid of Putin. That's what it's all about now. So we have to hate Russians. And guess what? I don't hate Russians. Okay. I have some great Russian friends who have been supported me for years. And I don't buy into your shit that they're my enemy. I just don't. Right? Zelensky, the puppet, he is more of an enemy to me. Okay? That's it. And you want to change Ukraine. You want to make it the same as you've made all of our other Western countries. You want to destroy the family. You want to break down the society. You want to push your Nazi, paedophilic, LGBTQ plus whatever into that nation as well. Anyway, we've all been played, and we have been played. And I sit there and think more, and I sit there and I watch and think, you see, you know the truth. Unless the biggest enemy, my enemy for years, my whole life, my whole time in activism, my enemy, and I'll say it straight, and my goal has been to prevent the Islamization of not just my country, but of Europe. That's been my goal. We need to prevent the Islamization and the takeover of Europe. And that doesn't happen without the cabal and their influence and what they're doing. Yeah. And then I look at the Muslim community and start thinking, do you know what? They will be our allies if we really want to stop this. Yeah. So the only time really you're going to put the fear of God into the elite, into the puppets who are controlling our governments, is when there's unity from the people they don't want unity with. They don't want unity. As I said, they have broken us into lesbian, gay, black, white, this movement, that movement. They've used those movements to divide society. Maybe I played my part, maybe, but everything I've done is for the right reason. I'll continue to stand against what I know is evil, which is Islam, yeah, which is part of it. But it really, the bigger goal, the wider goal, you got to stop the elite. You got to stop the people stealing elections. You got to stop the people fitting people up. You got to stop the people sticking jabs in your children. You got to stop all of that. And how do we stop all of that? Not without unity. Not without unity. So, unity from the people they least expect it from. But anyway, we've been played, and the agenda started after World War II. Yep. Take one look at Iran. Very sad. People truly fighting for their freedom. And where are the people? Where are people in the Western nations standing up for Iran? Like, I mean, those women want freedom. People want freedom from Islam. Let's not kid ourselves on what they want freedom from. They want freedom from Islam. Yeah, they've experienced what it's like to live under Islam, and they want freedom. And there's so many Muslims who have no idea of the agenda of Islam and what it will do and how it will change society. Because so many of them are just cultural Muslims, which is what I've tried to do my whole time, is those Muslims who are Muslim, but just by name and just by the fact they're born into a Muslim family, try to enlighten them and wake them up to say, listen, look, you don't agree with any of this shit. I know when I speak to many Muslims, I say, I know you don't agree with this. Yeah. So why are you standing by it? Because of the clever, genius ideas within Islam of apostasy and families will outcast you and these sort of things. If there was no apostasy law within Islam, it'd be finished years ago. Yeah? People would be leaving in their millions, but they can't. So I've always thought we need to wake them up. But 2 minutes, that's my mate. He's going to be 2 minutes. So, divide and conquer, Tommy. I know. Will the monarchy survive this? It's simple now. If you're awake, you understand everything. It is true. If you are awake, you start looking at everything and evaluating everything, whether that be terrorism, everything. Who does it benefit? Them. They need to take your rights. They need to take your freedoms, and they cannot allow you to have free speech. I prepared that speech, which for Europe, which is a banging speech, for when I give my presentation in the European Union, and it's not now till January, but I look forward to it. Because it's all about how they cannot allow us freedom of speech. We're not allowed. We can't be allowed it because they can't have anyone thinking. Be awake, not woke. Islam uses fear to keep people trapped. Slowest run yet. Yeah, no, I'm waiting for my mate. He'll be here in 2 minutes, as he just said. And then I'm going to hit the road. So, lefty useful idiots, totally agree. What's the time? 1,500 people. Some of you still sitting up. Is there people sat there on benders going, oh, Tommy's live, lads? Nah, can't be. Standing in the kitchen somewhere, are you? In front of you from Australia for years, wrote a couple of songs for you back in the day. Well, thank you for those songs. The left is melting down over free speech. Oh, mate, come on, Elon. Give me back my free speech. And as I said, I will use that platform to divert people onto here. That's what I'll do. So I enjoy this platform. And do you know what? The fact I can go live like this, the fact I can speak my mind, something that no other social media platform. Well, that's not a lie. There are others that have as well, smaller, the new ones. But you train every day with your pooch. Clocks have gone back, to be honest. So what clocks have gone back? It is 7:10, isn't it? It's not. What's the time? Only midnight here. See you later, Daniel, mate. Green screen. You're in bed. I wish I was, man. Just woke up hanging like Gail Platt's tits. Mate. It's 2 p.m. here in Thailand. Do you know, that's one place I've always wanted to go. Never been. I've got 3 of my good friends live there. I've always wanted to go there, man. Never been. Yes, Ben, Jamin.
You live or?
Yeah. Right, matey's here. Does he look like Tintin?
Oh, look at me.
No, is that Tintin? Yes, that's ginger hair. For all the comments flying, that is ginger hair. The first comment says, "What's going on with this fringe?" Right, see you later.
Oh.
We're off.
Probably see your motor.